Well, a big crowd came out to the State Board of Education meeting today to make their voices heard. The major focus, what kids should and should not learn in history class. Things getting so heated at one point, officials had to take a break.
They don't stop chanting.
So you could hear the crowd chanting, "Allow teachers to teach the truth." Several people in that room speaking up for and against teachers discussing race and its influence on society in the classroom.
The teacher's responsibility is only to teach them what's supposed to be taught in school, not their opinion.
How can educators expect to teach history accurately without talking about race and racism? How can you discuss the civil rights movement without discussing race and racism?
Ultimately, though, the board decided to ban critical race theory from being taught in Florida schools. News 6's Amanda Castro is live in the newsroom with more on the contentious meeting and how leaders ultimately made their decision. Amanda.
Well, Ginger, supporters like Governor Ron DeSantis say this new rule is all about teaching the facts of our history, while opponents say it's politicizing classroom instruction.
All in favor say aye.
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 The State Board of Education unanimously passing a new rule, changing how history is taught in public schools. It bans critical race theory, which a UCF professor defines as a, quote, theoretical perspective and practice for examining the role of race and racism in society. Governor Ron DeSantis speaking in favor of the new rule, saying education needs to be grounded in facts.
Some of this stuff is, I think, really toxic. I think it's going to cause a lot of divisions. I think it'll cause people to think of themselves more as a member of a particular race or based on skin color rather than based on the content of their character and based on their hard work and what they're trying to accomplish in life.
At least 16 states are considering or signed into law bills that limit how schools frame American history. But News 6 learned most school districts in Central Florida don't teach critical race theory. Opponents chanting and interrupting the meeting at one point, speaking out saying teachers should be allowed to teach the truth, including an 8th grader who says CRT needs to be in the classroom.
When people are too afraid to have the conversation, how will we ever progress? Teaching students about critical race theory takes away the fear factor and creates a safe space for conversation. If we know better, we do better.
And the State Department of Education is still finalizing the new education standards known as the BEST standards. They haven't been released yet, but will include foundational concepts in social studies, social sciences, and civics classes. Now we are reaching out to all of our local teachers unions to get reaction to today's vote. We'll have the very latest coming up in my story at 5 o'clock. Live in the newsroom, Amanda Castro, Getting Results, News 6.
Amanda, thank you. The focus on the history that is taught in public schools has become a focus in the fight for civil rights following the death of George Floyd. And coming up Tuesday, I will host the Real Talk Town Hall with a panel of local experts. We will discuss the changes in education, voting, and police enforcement over the last year. And you can join the conversation on clickorlando.com/realtalk.